In this video, I'm going to be reviewing FiverRocket, a product that was launched last week by Trevor Carr, Jonas Lindgren, Bobby D, and featuring a newcomer, Max Gerstenmaier. I will show you what FiverRocket promises, what it claims it will do for you, how it will do it for you. I'll also be giving you members access, so this way you can see what it's about, what it's going to cost you, will you be able to make any money, my opinion and advice to you if you should buy it or not. Hey guys, I'm Baruch Vargas with brvargas.com. Before we get started, I hope you will get value in this video, so go ahead and like and subscribe and ring the bell. That way you get notifications so you don't miss out on content like this when I post new videos. What is FiverRocket? Supposedly it's the easy way to make a small fortune with Fiverr. That's according to them. Also says that it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but we'll show you exactly how Max pulled in $23K on Fiverr without doing anything of actual work. Ultimately, in a nutshell, it is a training course about how to get started with making passive income as a freelancer with Fiverr. It does say that you're going to get super fast results. There are secret hacks that have never been shown before. Perfect for stone cold newbies. Great for experienced marketers. We'll check that out. Takes advantage of the changing world in 2021. No quibble, money back guarantee. You'll tap into 3.4 million hungry buyers. That does say that Fiverr's exploded. So here's your typical sales page, but basically it describes how Max started out, and supposedly here's a couple of his students with testimonials that you can go over. So how's it going to do it for you? Well, let's go to the back office dashboard here, where it's got some introduction videos by Trevor Carr and Max. It gives you an overview. It does give you a bunch of tutorials where it's going to show you on what's working. It'll also help you create an account on Fiverr. It will also give you ideas on finding a gig on Fiverr and possibly what to sell. It will also give you quick rundown on that you don't need any skills on Fiverr to get gigs or sell on Fiverr. Ultimately, create your own gigs. It does give you more tutorials on how to rank. And then if you want to be an affiliate marketer with Fiverr as well too. Now, all the trainings are done by Max, and basically he gives you the proof of his method. He kind of walks you through on creating your account. Most of these videos are pretty quick, range anywhere between 1 minute all the way up to about 8 minutes or so. They're not in-depth, but they're pretty basic videos. So it just goes through it and basically tells you what you can and can't do, what you shouldn't do. Gives you ideas on what you could possibly do. So you got, like here, he's got an affiliate link to videos where you could use that to make custom logos. Also gives you an idea of how to remove backgrounds. You can use that as a skill that you can sell on Fiverr. Also gives you how you can become a graphic designer. He also gives you more ideas and tutorial on how to make thumbnails, flyers, and a bunch of other stuff, where if you want to become a graphic designer, you can click on this link to get access to a software called Hive. I've never used Hive, but I know there's free software out there like Canva and stuff like that that you can use to create flyers and ads and stuff like that. That's real easy and basic. Canva is actually one of my favorite go-to tools that I use frequently for all my needs. It also gives you where you can make presentations like PowerPoint presentations. So, I mean, it gives you good ideas on stuff that you can put up for sale on Fiverr. Some of it is good, some of it is questionable as far as I'm concerned. If you're looking for ways to make money online, then it just gives you a basic overview if you're new to this arena. If you're more of a skilled person who's done quite a few different things, then this particular training probably won't help you much, because this stuff is pretty basic. I'd say probably first, maybe second grade level, to get you going on what you need to do to get started, and just to give you basic ideas. It also gives you ideas on arbitrage. If you don't know what arbitrage means, that means you buy something at a cheaper price and turn around and sell it for a higher price. This method that he's promoting right here, I'd consider it a gray hat tactic. I wouldn't recommend it because first off, it might cost you a lot of money. Secondly, it might get you in trouble with what you're doing, but I would definitely do your homework on that one, just to make sure that you don't break any terms and conditions of any of the sites that you're promoting and or working with. I have some reservations on that. Just basically selling an affiliate link here for some software that you can use to try to sell on Fiverr as well too. I mean, ultimately you can almost do a gig of anything and sell it. If you have any skill or anything like that that you have, you'd probably be better off going with what you're comfortable with and then work from there. He does go on creating your first gig, gives you ideas on what you need to look out for, basic ideas, and setting up, as it shows with their titles, descriptions, prizes, tags, and all that stuff. Basic setup needs. He does give you some more details on ranking, gives you an intro video, what you need for a good seller profile. It's stuff that pretty much is advice that's out there that you can Google and or watch on YouTube as well. Gives you very minimal keyword research tools and so forth. Low price. Actually, it's not a prize. It's a low price. So that's a misspelling there. It should be prices. Selling for low prices. Basically, you're working for free when you're starting out. So this way, you build up your clientele list. Like any business, that's what you usually do. You gotta work hard to get to where you want to be, and you start off by basically getting the experience. There it says you can offer some free bonuses and stuff like that. Walk you minimally through an express gig. Basically, it's all pretty much very basic information. Now there are other upgrades that you can do if you want to get more advanced training according to the site here, and I'll walk you through all the scenarios and what it's going to cost you. All right, well, here is what it's going to cost you. And on the front end, when you first buy FiverRocket, it's going to cost you $17. And basically, you saw what you get access to, and that's basically a bunch of training modules that'll walk you through. If you're a newbie, if you're an experienced seller or experienced in anything, it's not going to be much value. But if you're a newbie, it might be worth the $17 just to help point you in the right direction. I wouldn't follow it word for word, especially when it comes down to where the gray hat areas are at, because it'll end up costing you money. Then there's OTO number 1. It's going to cost you $37 for some advanced training. And what you get for that advanced training is basically what they say is you're going to learn advanced strategies that will bring you more success, sales, and traffic to your Fiverr gigs. Besides, you will also be learning what things you have to avoid in order to be a successful seller on Fiverr. Well, it's all trial and error. And for the advanced training for $37, if you're a newbie, maybe it might help you. If you're a little more advanced or skilled, it probably might not help you much. Now, I haven't seen the training. I didn't upgrade, so I'm not sure exactly how much more training you're going to get. But think about it. Do your due diligence, and there's plenty of information out there. OTO number 2, it is done for you gigs, and what you'll be paying is $67. And for that $67, you are going to be able to lean back and relax, according to them, as you get custom SEO optimized gig images, a SEO optimized gig title, a custom SEO optimized gig description. By the sounds of it, they're just going to set up your dashboard on Fiverr for you for $67. $67 for an hour of your time. You might be wiser just to put in your own information and go with it. This way it's more truthful and more genuine. OTO number 3, and this is the big one. This is the wowie, which is a one-on-one call for $197. And it states that you will be able to talk to the course creator, who is a successful Fiverr seller, Max himself, for 45 minutes and ask any and all questions that you have about Fiverr. You're also going to get additional tips and hacks to scale your Fiverr business even further up. If you want to pay for $197 for a 45-minute call, you better have all your questions, a lot of questions going, because the 45 minutes can go really quick, quite a bit of money. I'm not saying don't do it, but at the same time, I would go around researching other information who have done certain things before, or ask Google the question. Google tends to be a good way and a good source of information to point you in the right direction. Ultimately, it's going to cost you $318 out of your pocket. Quite a bit of money for some generic training that you probably figure out most of it by yourself. What are the pros for FiverRocket? Well, there is training. It does have back office walkthroughs. It's not a get-rich-quick program. It does state it, so I'd have to say that at least they hit that one on the mark. It does have a cheap front-end price. Now the cons, it's got short training. You will need to buy the OTOs for more training. It does have some gray hat tactics, which I don't recommend. Also, you will get a bunch of junk email from all the promoters. I noticed that as soon as I bought the product, that I got 5 different emails, one from Warrior Plus, one from Trevor Carr, one from Jonas Lindgren, one's from Bobby D, and one's from Max. So expect to get that, and you'll get probably bombarded with a bunch of emails right after that as well too. You won't make a small fortune immediately. It does state that you will, but you won't immediately because you will have to work, put in the time, and it will be tedious at first. Now, I'm just giving my personal opinion. If you're just starting out, you won't break the bank, as this course probably will teach you some basic things you do need to know to get started, and possibly will make you your first dollars, but overall you'll probably end up breaking even more than you will get a small fortune. If you are already skilled, I would say go find information somewhere else, like Google, YouTube, or other forums that are out there, that plenty of other people who will give you some good advice and point you in the right direction. It does state that you do get a no questions asked 30-day money back guarantee. Ultimately, my goal is for me to share my experiences on what goes right, what goes wrong, and what happens when most people like yourselves are out there looking for different ways to make money. Let me be the guinea pig, because there's a bunch of sharks out there that are looking to take your money. I'm on this journey where I'm always looking for a better way to make money online that is honest, truthful, and profitable. So this way you don't have to waste your hard-earned money on most products that will just collect dust and will die on your bookshelf of your computer. My advice to you is use your judgment on FiverRocket. I give it a 4 out of 10 stars. Might get you going up to a point, but do your homework. When you're starting out, you will not make a ton of money. If you do have a job, stay in your job. This will help fund your business. Running a profitable business takes time. Stick with one thing and work at it for a while until you get better. Learn from others. Learn to follow others who are doing it the right way. Learn from them, talk to them, reach out to them. Follow what your gut tells you. Now, I hope you found value in what I've shared with you, because it can get crazy out there and you can get lost in a hurry and end up losing a ton of money. Your online business takes time. It takes work and some money to keep it going. Work smart and plan your success. If you want to learn more about what I'm doing and how I can help you, I invite you to click my link below, subscribe, and comment below. Once again, I'm Baruch Vargas with brvargas.com. Good luck and thanks for watching.